As you guys may know, Fxalexg was recently in South Africa, and like the subspecies of humans that South Africans are, they hummed around this man like flies around a dry bowl of kak. While people are out there acting like this man is God, even the people that we think are quite traders in South Africa, it seems like this man also got exposed. It seems like he's trying to pull an FX goat on us. Wall Street University recently posted this video. I will put a link in the description so that you guys can access it as well, but let's get straight into it.
Looking at this withdrawal history, it's clear that Alex made a mistake while trying to deceive everyone by claiming he had broker issues, which led him to transfer all the money from his trading account to a new broker. If you look closely, I bet you'll notice what he missed. It's right here, in plain sight. He forgot to switch from month-to-day format. This small detail proves that the account he was showing wasn't the one he was actually trading. Before this withdrawal, Alex had taken more than 4 trades, yet none of them appear in the history. Only the withdrawal does. This suggests that he transferred the money from one of his accounts to another because he lost the account he was actively trading on. Otherwise, how else do you explain this? Make it make sense. This error is still visible on his Telegram channel, but I'm sure he'll delete it once he realizes it's been exposed in this video. Now, let's take a moment to dive into the details so you can see how your so-called guru is lying to you right in front of your eyes, and yet you can't figure it out. Why?
Yo, this man didn't even make an intro. No, hello, how are you guys? Please like and subscribe. This man so much dive straight in me, bro. Oi! This man came for blood.
Because he's probably smarter than most of you, and many of you are so emotionally invested in him that you can't see the truth. I know the next question on your mind will be, what about the trades he called online? Did he lie about those too? Well, we're going to examine everything, so you can see both the lies and the truth. Maybe. Just maybe, this will open your eyes to reality. But of course, you can still choose to remain in the deception. The first question you should ask yourself is this. Why has Alex never posted his trade history after closing in profits during a challenge? Instead, he only shows you the balance and how it was in profits. He has never, not once, posted all the trades by showing a custom history from when he started, along with all the profits, in a single video.
Okay, I'm gonna pause for you and give commentary on that. Yo, guys, that's so real. An account history shows you that trades has taken place. It backs up this person's capabilities of taking the account from one amount to the next. Yo, and the fact that there isn't any trade history, or the fact that it doesn't post trade histories, that should show you guys everything. But let's continue, and I think I'm gonna just make notes of everything in passing, and then I will just give commentary at the end of the video.
Here's the reason. The $100 account he talks about isn't a single account but multiple accounts. What he did was give predictions on different pairs. And when one of the trades met all his trading conditions, he would place the trade and make a video of it. However, he wouldn't post it until the trade was in good profits. This way, if the trade didn't go well, he could start a new account. That's why he couldn't post a history of all the trades he supposedly took from $100 to $15,000, because they didn't happen in the same account. Now, let's talk about the GBPCHE trade, where he attempted to flip $9,000 to who knows how much.
Currently, right now, that same trade, it's looking somewhat like this. Playing out exactly how I anticipated, having the take profit.
The trade was going well and he posted it online, but then it suddenly turned into a loss, probably blowing the account. The next day, he decided to deposit about $22,000 and claimed that he closed out in profit because the trade was reversing. But here's the big question. Why didn't he update everyone when he supposedly exited the trade? Why did he wait about 10 hours before showing the account balance? And why did he refuse to show the profit he made when closing out, only showing a balance of $22,000? To distract everyone from asking the right questions, he blamed everything on the broker, claiming their fees were too high and that he wanted to switch brokers. But here's another question. Why would someone who claims to have made millions trading and probably earned over $400,000 in a single week suddenly complain about a broker he's been using for years? Why is he just finding out about the fees now? The reason is simple. By transferring the money out of the account, he could erase the trading history, because there was no real trading history to begin with. But here's the mistake he made during the withdrawals. He showed that he was withdrawing all the money, and the history was set for just that day. However, he forgot to do the same here. This time the history was set for 1 month, yet we didn't see any past trades from the last 4 weeks. This clearly shows that he blew the $8,000 account but needed to continue the challenge to keep people following his updates and joining his free Telegram group, which would eventually convert into sales. So, what he simply did was make a deposit of about $22,000 into a new account after he blew the first one, and then make a withdrawal from an old account that he probably hasn't traded on for a long time.
Sure.
This is why the 1 month history is empty, except for the withdrawals. This alone is enough to show that he's lying about the whole challenge. If you've watched my previous video where I categorized these gurus based on their style of operations, you might remember that I said Alex belongs to the third group, the ones who know how to analyze the market, but can't generate consistent profits. Because of this, they choose to sell courses and offer mentorship by flaunting luxurious lifestyles, making you think they're making money. He can't rely on trading alone. This is the same trader who introduced a prop firm, and when people signed up and were about to receive their profit splits, he shut it down and never returned their money. What's worse than that? The same pattern repeated itself. He took another trade, it was going well, but then it reversed and blew his account because he over-leveraged.
I'll take partial blame simply because I got sold the shiny object syndrome. They marketed to me as no commission, no spread, fast withdrawals, but I didn't account the slippage. What good is no commission, no spread? If you're going to hit with crazy slippage, it is literally pointless. And I'm so glad that I stuck to my principles, and they've been pushing me super hard all week to promote it from the second I started the account, which was this week. And I have not taken any positions on the account. It's the first position I take, and they've been pushing me to market it. I'm like, no, I got to test it out, I got to test it out, I got to test it out. And look, now I have to withdraw my money and then move to a different broker, which I know the guys that are running it behind it, but it's not such an attractive offer, right? There's a little bit higher commission, a little bit higher spread, but I can guarantee you this shit will never happen, like ever. It's a very corporate, serious broker. It's just, it's a little bit on the expensive side, but you won't deal with stuff like this, and I'm honestly going to have to go that direction now.
Yet, he claimed that he closed out just before it reversed, and that he only lost about $2,000. We know that's a lie because his slogan is set and forget. Also, why did he wait 11 hours before telling us he closed out when thousands of people were following the trade? Thirdly, why is he hiding the broker he's using if he truly has nothing to hide? And lastly, why won't he show us the trade history on MT4 where he closed out? Instead, he went to a third-party verification platform to show his losses, but no one can find this platform or track it. So it's likely a fake site, which is why he's always covering it up. Now he's blaming the broker, saying the slippage was too big, and he wants to switch to a better one. But here's the question. Which broker were you using when you were posting profits of millions of dollars from the market? Why didn't you stick with that broker? Instead, you chose to use a hidden one.
The thing is that the slippage is only going to get worse the higher I start making money in the account. Like, let's say I'm floating 200-300K on the account. Let's say I close that out and I only get 20% of that profit. I'm gonna be pissed off. I'm gonna be fucking mad. Because a lot of these brokers, they don't have liquidity, they don't have money to back all that up, maybe, or they don't have good liquidity providers, whatever, I don't care. So I'm literally going to switch now to a very corporate one, and I'll let you guys know as soon as I test it out, make sure everything's good. Maybe on the more expensive side, but I won't be able to have to deal with shit like this. I can literally close out a position at 300K and I'll get my 300K. Because the more money I'm making on this account, it's gonna be a lot more probable of this kind of slippage. And if I do have this crazy slippage, I probably will never even be able to actually turn the $100 into the mill. So I need one that I'm not gonna have to deal with all this crazy.
The whole challenge is a marketing strategy. It makes people think he's genuine, and they end up paying for mentorship, which is why he's always mentioning his private students in every video. Maybe you should start by asking him to show his entire trade history for the past year. Then you'll understand why he spends so much money creating content that appeals to you, leading you to pay for his course. I should end this video here. Wake up, guys.
Sure, straight to the point and very well put together. No zigs and zags, straight to the point. So let us get straight to the point as well. So first off, this man has a disingenuous way of displaying and showing profits and his history that was garnered during trading, obviously. Now the fact that they can't show you a consistent trading history, that should already wake you up. The second thing that I took note of was the fact that there is no updates between trades. If you look at what I did when I did my reviews, I showed you guys the trades. I even gave you guys an investor password so that you can log in at your own time and see the trades perform at your own time. And that is the kind of transparency that wasn't seen here. Now, because trouble arose, this man is constantly deflecting accountability to the broker. Now, if he's deflecting accountability to the broker, what then happened to the one that he's been using for so long, making all of these millions on? It just doesn't make sense. Now, when you look at the fact that on his withdrawal, when it came to that part of the withdrawal, right, that is most now the challenge account, né? And according to the challenge, he has taken 4 trades already. So if it happened on that account, and that was most now the account that was made public, né? Where is the history of the trades? The trades must took place in that month. So when he went to the month time frame of what happened, everything in that month on that account, why didn't the trade show? That is also highly disingenuous and really suspicious. The fact that this man also promoted a prop firm, and when people wanted their money, there was troubles, it was a long story, that is also really harmful to his reputation. But guys, this is content, they need to make content, and they are constantly gonna redo this whole challenge, $100 to $5,000 challenge, this much to that much kind of money challenge, so that you can be lured in and buy their courses. Haven't I said this to y'all before? I like the fact that he talks about closing trades before it turned around and went into losses, but then when you look at the results, you will see, hey, there is actually losses. So what is this man lying? If I just want to know, if you're that rich, why are you lying? You must have nothing to lie about. So I don't know why these people are lying, me, bro. And then on the other end also, this thing of posting results on platforms that other people can't verify the legitimacy of that result, that is highly questionable. That is highly questionable and highly disingenuous, because it doesn't matter if you post something and other people can't come and look at it for themselves. Then that thing can be rigged by you, which is what happened there, which I believe is what happened there with showing your results on that platform. You must stick to using my FX book, because my FX book can't be rigged. Guys, these are the type of traders that your mentors look up to, and same like your mentors are pulling these stunts with their accounts, you can see now where they clearly get it from. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video.